One moment you here, and the next you gone. I bet they had no clue that was the end of their zone. We about to get into it though, with DJ Hayden and the fatal car crash that killed 6. Let's get it. DJ Hayden, a former NFL cornerback, was among the people killed in the Houston car crash early this past Saturday morning. 5 of the victims were male and 1 was female, says Megan Howard, Assistant Chief of the Houston Police Department. Police didn't release the names of the victims at the briefing. The University of Houston Athletics said in a statement that Hayden, Ralph Aragwu, and Zach McMillian, 3 former University of Houston football players, were among the victims. Houston police received 911 calls around 2 a.m. local time, alerting them to a major car crash involving 2 vehicles that included a black Chrysler 300 and a black Acura SUV. One of the cars driving at a high speed ran a red light, and the driver of that vehicle has died at the scene. In all, 4 people died at the crash scene. One of those killed was a homeless man. An additional 4 people were transported to local hospitals. Upon arriving at the hospital, 2 more people had died, said Howard, and 1 patient, a female, has life-threatening injuries. Investigators are questioning a male patient at the hospital. Hayden, 33, played for 4 NFL teams: the Oakland Raiders, Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Washington Commanders. He starred as a defensive back at Houston in 2011 and 2012 before joining the Oakland Raiders. All 5 victims and the at-fault driver who died in the crash in Houston that killed the former NFL player were identified by police on Monday. The crash occurred as Christian Herrera, 25, who was not pictured, was speeding in a Chrysler 300 and ran a red light, striking the Acura that Hayden and the others were in. The people who were killed in the Acura were Hayden, 33, Zachary McMillian, 32, Izuku Aragwu, 31, and Lauren Robinson, 32, who was driving the vehicle. Another man who was a pedestrian, Frank Johnson, 31, also died after Herrera's Chrysler went on the sidewalk after the crash and hit him. Herrera was the only person in the car. A 30-year-old woman and a 32-year-old man who were also in the Acura remain hospitalized for their injuries. The woman was listed in critical but stable condition, and the man was listed as stable.
It was deeper than just like football. Like we love Coach Hayden, man, and it's so sad that this had to happen. But we love him, man. We're praying for his family and his kids and everything. But Coach Hayden was a great man.
We know his walk with the Lord, and it was, we tried to tell the kids that too. Like everybody has an appointed time, and this was just Coach's time for whatever reason. It was, God's decision, and we've got to be okay with that the best that we can.
He liked to talk about things that no one really wanted to talk about, like your mental health and how you're doing. Like he cared.
The bumps and bruises that happened to me in my life, and it's made me the man who I am today.